What's up, everybody? Matt Reaper here. This is Wednesday the 22nd, and I'm thinking about doing a new work in progress little short video series, maybe a couple minutes, showing you guys what I'm working on. So we got Drago here. We're going to be working on a light blue version of him. So I laid, so far, what I've laid down is a black base coat, and then a dry brushed layer of blue that is Citadel Altdorf Guard blue, and a little bit of white mixed in with it. So now I'm going to add a little bit more white to try to get this paint even a little more brighter. You guys can't see my palette over to the side over here, but I'll bring it over here. So I'm also using my handy dry brush. It's pretty much the method I used for the other green one, which has been nice. A nice break from my other detailed specific work. It's super easy dry brushing. So I'm using my Reaper Paint MSP Pure White. It's my favorite white. It's got great coverage. I can airbrush it right away, and it's pretty thin already, so it doesn't take much watering down. So I'm gonna go for a really solid light blue here. I don't want it to be too light, but that's the thing too with white. Like, a couple drops of white will go a long way, but white will always be the secondary color. Whereas black, one drop of black will go a long way. So let's see here. That's looking pretty good. Alright, so I'm gonna go over here. I might not get this in camera. I'm not gonna focus too much on it. This is more just an update, so I'll test it on this first. Oh yeah. That's starting to look nice. Yeah, like this dry brush effect just looks sick, you know, and when you're doing this many layers and this many variations of blue, it really helps because I think it makes a basic sculpt even look more complicated than it really is. At least if you paint it right. Got a little too much on that, so I'm wiping it off. Alright. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly what this series is going to be about. I thought it'd be a cool little thing to show you guys what I'm working on, since I'm working on something today. And something that's not super top secret, so there we go. What are you guys working on? So if you guys are watching this, let me know. Hopefully you guys follow me on Instagram, Matt Reaper Studios. You guys can see all my work there. That's also the best place to get a hold of me. That looks pretty good. See, we already got a huge step forward, adding a little bit of light blue. Alright. Now for all his pants, he's kind of got a little bit of a sheen to them, so I'm actually using a complementary metallic to go in there and dry brush it on top of a otherwise very flat paint job, and it gives it that sheen. So for the green, I used the gold, and you can see the gold on the spikes and stuff, but if you look closely, the green Drago, there's actually some gold dry brushed onto the tights too. We'll be going in afterwards with black to clean up the boots anyways, and all the areas that my base coat did not catch. Again, this is a similar method for my how I paint denim, which is something everyone tells me I do a very good job at. But it's super easy. I taught you guys how to do it on my Raven tutorial. Alright, I just feel like I'm talking now for the sake of talking. But yeah, so this is pretty much what I'm working on. I got Drago to finish up here. I got the blue one. I'm going to go ahead and get the base coat for the red one. I'm going to start probably doing the red paint job today too. And if I can make some progress on that, I'll be moving on to the next stage. Sorry, I bumped the camera there with my paintbrush. If I can make some progress on all of them, I'll go to the next step for each of them, which will probably be the touching up of the black on the boots, on the kick pads, and once I do that, then I'll have to touch up the skin tones and touch up the gloves and paint in the skin parts of the mask. I'm still debating how far to go with these guys, and damn it, it happened again. Alright, I think Drago with the removable armor is good enough. Other than that, I'm going to be charging even crazier money for them, so I keep it reasonable, right? He's got removable armor. That's enough. Who else does that? Bringing it back. Alright, there you go. Dry brush 2. This looks really sweet. It's going to be difficult to make it not look like denim, but I think the silver will do that. And then the darker kind of vertical tire stripes that the blue one has, as opposed to the horizontal of the green. Alright, so I should do the kick pads here a little bit. I don't dry off my brush too much either. I'm actually pretty reckless with this, to be honest. I'm letting a lot of this paint itself, which I prefer to do because I think it really, this is a crazy theory. I think that the way I paint these guys is a lot more durable. I guess even if you're playing with them, not that I play with any of them or even suggest it, but when it's something that's dry brushed, there's a lot more naturalness to it that seems to kind of keep your eye moving and hide a lot of the flaws. So that's the reason why I opened up these guys. Which is actually a good thing I did it there because I missed those ones. Painted these ones with the black base, underneath it's a blue Sin Cara. Painted with the black base, just the other parts of it. And then here, this part I'm going to kind of bring up to speed, but you'll see by the dry brush method, it'll camouflage it, because what I'm doing is really not having a specific and very precise paint job. I'm keeping a lot of randomness to it, and that helps with illusion, right? So now I go close them. Now if it even scrapes off, the blue underneath isn't really going to be too noticeable that much, you know what I mean? Like, in the grand scheme of things. At least not so much so if the paint job was solid and opaque. But I'll touch that up so he looks good there. Cool, at least for this layer. And then go ahead and do the arms. The arms would be more fun. Okay, I just had to look at the time. It's about 9:30. I'm going to try to keep this under 10 minutes. But if you guys like the series, let me know, because maybe I would start doing it like a work in progress Wednesday. Yeah, so again, thank you guys for all the support. Follow me on Instagram. Talk to you guys later.